Hey guys, welcome back to your Capricorn reading. It is such a pleasure to read for you, as you know. And as you already know, these readings, I say Capricorn, but you don't actually have to have any significant Capricornian placements in your natal chart in order for these messages to be for you. And you don't have to be watching at the time that this is being published for this message to be for you. That's for you though. This card is for you, whatever it is. And so is this one. If you'd like to work more personally with me, you know exactly where to find me. Just head over to my Etsy page and we do it all, whatever it is you need. And if it's not something I can help you with, please rest assured that I will, literally the rest card falling right there. Rest assured that I will definitely let you know, and I will offer you some resources if there are any that are appropriate. Okay? So let's move on. The first thing I want to comment, and I almost said compliment, so this is interesting. But the first thing I'd like to comment for you, Capricorn, or whoever you guys are, that you may be living in a situation, whether it's your actual home, whether it is your workplace, whether it is your lifestyle, but whatever this is, or even your family situation. Oh, when I said home, I meant your physical location. Whatever this is, it just seems it looks out of sorts, right? Because we've got this here, we've got these here, we've got this here, that there, that. There's so many things hanging around there. It's almost like you may find yourself in the middle of some major informational superhighway, and you may be feeling out of sorts. Now, when I say informational superhighway, it has a very, very, very multidimensional field to it. Yeah, see, I was gonna say field to it. And so it's almost like if we're looking at something, thanks. It's almost like having your depth, they're just like, let me give you a shortcut. It's having your depth perception kind of widen. And this is actually great, because if you follow this channel for a while, then you know that one of the things that the guides talk about when they talk about the age of Aquarius, aka now, is that we're moving into what we can call a more conscious awareness, 2 minutes 22 seconds, of our multidimensionality. All of a sudden, something that looks like one thing, it looks like one hand, when you turn it, you change the plane of observation, you start to see, oh, there are different dimensions to this, right? So this is what's happening to you, in a sense that nothing's really changing. It's just your perception is opening up. You are awakening so that you can be able to now perceive of this. Now, the guides are saying that now that they're saying at the pinnacle. So I see you like if there's a cute little mountain, you're right here, and you're just getting to the point where you can not only get to the top, but that you can also see what's on the other side of it, right? But now that you're getting to the pinnacle of this, they're saying chosen career, chosen field, because there's going to be some revelations coming in for a lot of you as you start getting placed into where you will be serving others and how you will be serving others. But now that you're getting close to that, you're going to have to make some changes to your life. It could be your lifestyle changes, your ideology, things like that. I'm actually struggling to talk a little bit because I can feel my throat chakra. It feels very like bulge. So what we're going to do right now for everyone here is we're going to, yay, I'm excited, I just heard it. We're going to do, of course, a little bit of a throat chakra clearing. But for those of you that require it for your next journey, oh my gosh, I can't even talk. You're going to have your some of your faculties opened. So right now you may have some clairaudience being boosted within. So we're going to work in the throat chakra, ear, nose, throat, right? So, and that is your communication space in your multidimensional field, one of the major points. So hold on, let me just take a second. Thank you guys. So as I do this work, I'd like you guys to go ahead and quietly, if you like, ask for forgiveness for whatever it is that you feel that you need to be forgiven for. If there's anything you want to get off your chest or let go of at this point, please go ahead and vocalize it to our clearing guides. Okay. Okay, we're going ahead and releasing now. And there's going to be a bit of a turnaround in your field right now as we recalibrate. So if some of you feel the need to sit or you feel a little off balance, please go ahead and reposition yourselves. That's interesting because they were also talking to some of your inner aspects because they feel it too. And so some of them may have to shift where they are within your energetic field as we're being rebalanced, recalibrated. I just felt us kind of click or shift into another timeline. So that's fun. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and seal the space from where we just came. All right. If you'd like to go ahead and literally wave off to your left, go ahead, bye. Some of you may enjoy that kind of movement right now, and it would be very appropriate. So you can do double wave, bye. I'm a double waver, so. All right, if you'd like to shake out your arms, you can too. Shake your legs too if you notice that you've been. Okay. All right. Excuse me. Okay, thank you so much to our guides, our medical teams. Remember, each and every one of you has a divine cohort or a team of medical professionals that are here to assist you on your spirit team. So anytime you need anything, if you have a headache or you have some other things going on, or you're just feeling a shift and you're just wondering, go ahead and ask them. They're here. They're like, put us to work. And not everything requires a deep surgical, energetic surgical procedure either. Sometimes they're helping in other ways, just as you would with any medical professionals here. If you walked into any awesome hospital, you're going to have surgeons, of course, but you're also going to have therapists. You're going to have family therapists, psychotherapists. You're going to have different types of modalities, integrated medicine. And as we move forward into the future, you're going to have more healing centers with all kinds of modalities, and hopefully one day everything will come all together. But at least for now, let's all get together with respecting and honoring the different types of healers that come through the space, because they're not just for the physical body, they're not just for the psyche that we can kind of talk about. You have energetic anatomy that corresponds to your physical body and your physical experience. And if you've been on this channel long enough, then you probably have heard me say millions of times, say it with me now, your physical body is just a carbon copy, and your physical reality and the ideas you think and all of these are just physical manifestations of things that are already occurring in your energetic field. And then your friendly local energy healer, depending on what their modality is and which level of the fields they work on, you may have to meet different people. But anyway, long story short, you can really get into a better state of health when you start to understand the multidimensionality of your body. And the physical body is just kind of like the last one. And it's so dense in vibration that you and I can perceive of it in this physical reality. But the other ones, where the root causes of your issues are, which are all going to be core beliefs, at the end of the day, it's just core beliefs that create structures in your field. So when you go to your lovely readers and healers, ding, and when we're doing stuff in your field, we're actually doing things on with a very I can't even put the words to it. We're just doing a lot of stuff. But just know that your core issue, everybody's core issue, is just a core misbelief. So anyway, that was rambly, my bad. But anyway, I'm just letting my body get a little bit recalibrated. Let's head in and see if there's anything here. Oh, there it is. It balanced just as the card almost fell out of my hands. So you see, this is what we're doing here. Boink. And actually, it's funny because I saw earlier, they had me pull out this card and I was like, okay. Me, of course, thinking it's love. But what is it actually? Look at the multidimensionality. What they just did is they went in, assisted us with some stuff. We've been recalibrated and now we're getting into this space of balance. But as you move forward, the guides are saying it's your job and it's also your opportunity to really start to understand this. I can't even talk about it. This shift that has occurred for you and that is occurring for you. It's actually kind of still hovering 11 minutes 22 seconds. There's still stuff going on in the throat area for me, so just bear with me. And I'm getting that for some of you, your ears are probably, it doesn't have to be ringing, but when I tune into your ears right now, I'm feeling like some of your ears are actually ringing. If you're experiencing a ringing in the ears now or within the next 6 weeks, they're saying, this is energy work. It's quick, but it takes time to unfold. But they're saying if you have ringing in the ears between now and the next 6 weeks, 4 days for some of you, 4 days for the bulk of you. If you're going to have this as a symptom, it's going to be within the next 4 days for the bulk of you. But that's if you even have that. Some of you, it's been done and whatever. But if you're getting that, please understand that you're just so sensitive right now because of them opening up your ears and whatnot, that it's going to take a little bit of an adjustment period. And on top of that, a lot of times when we have those ringing in the ears, it's because we are tuning in on that level to incoming energy, light codes, things like that. Let me just take a sip of this tea. 1 second. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, so now that we've just had this major throat upgrade, again, give it up to 6 weeks to really unfold. For some of you, it's going to be as slow as 3 weeks. I mean, as low as 3 weeks. But for some of you, it could be as long as 6 weeks, and there's no rhyme or reason. But another thing the guides are saying is that now that you're having these upgrades and you're going to have better faculties, let's put it this way, meaning you're going to hear more, you're going to perceive of more, because that's your perception space, right? And so it comes with a certain level of ethics. For example, like if you can hear more on an energetic level about the person that you're connecting with, you have to start, or even if you're just sitting on the bus and you're hearing something, or you're picking up information from them and whatnot, you ethically have to consider your actions. What are you going to do about it? You're technically kind of eavesdropping in a sense, and yes, you may be able to overhear it, or tap into it, or just whatever it is, but what you do with it is still a matter of your integrity. And of course, now that the guides, I love how they I just like stood up like this and put my hands like here. Now that they're so funny. Now that they see that you have these abilities, you're becoming awakened in this way, please understand that there are bodies of energy, governing bodies, so to speak, that do watch to make sure that you're using these abilities within your integrity. So please be mindful if you are a gossip, if you are, very judgmental and you're spreading things about people that without their permission, things like that. So just be mindful, because if you're watching this channel, chances are that you're going to be going into service in a greater way coming up. And so clearly there are expectations about your behavior. So just be mindful of that. Try to lead with your heart space and do your best to stay within the light. All right, gotta go. Bye.